them. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, precious, I think it's looking good. This is very exciting today. My partner is out of the house, which I don't know if y'all have this problem, y'all who's ever watching this, but whenever my partner's around, if she's not in the video with me, then I get really nervous talking to the camera. But if it's just me at my house, I think it's okay. I think I'm less nervous talking to you, even though you still make me shy, but it's because I like you. Today is a fun day. I think a few months ago, or at least a few letters ago, a few YouTube videos ago, I made a video about my mail club and starting a mail club. I think this was like era January, February, and I just talked about like all the little bits and pieces I was going to like do a DIY mail club with, using a local print shop to print some stickers, some bird stickers of mine. Very cute. And what I was going to include from a original like lino cut stamp, but like a small one, and a little newsletter printed on like very fancy, nice little paper where I talk about my life and all things what has made Claire Marshall the past month. That's been going really well, and so I just wanted to give a few updates on what that mail club process has looked like, what I've learned in my dreams for the future, and I also want to get this next month's mail club ready with you. If you want to stick around and hang out and help me pack those, help me make some stamps, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love the company because I'm alone today and it's just gonna be my artsy king day. So if you wanna have artsy king day and hang out with me, this is the place to do it. All right, first, let's talk about my mail club. So it is now May. So I've done January, February, March, April, 4, did I count that right? Yeah, 4 mail clubs at this point. I think it's going really well. Again, I'm using like Google Forms or like Google Survey to get signups. I post on like between the 1st and the 3rd of each month on my Instagram. And then I just like put the link in the story. And so the issue with, in my story, the issue with that currently is that I've only gotten really like, you know what, if I'm being honest, I don't even think I have any random signups. Like everyone that has bought my mail club is someone that I kind of know or like am friends with on the internet. I think it's just the nature of how I have it set up right now as like a Google form where you either Venmo me if you're in the States or if you e-transfer me if you're in Canada. I think that that process is a little bit like less easy or like trustworthy if you don't know the person, and like mail is also hard because it's snail mail, so there's no tracking, so you don't really know when you're gonna get it. I have a really supportive network. I've been able to sell, I think, at least like 10 each month. My highest month was March with like 14, I think. Now, 3 of those are from my mom each month, so I'm not here lying to you and telling you I have 14 friends. I mean, I have friends, but my mom's definitely supporting my little mail club endeavors, so thanks, Mom, love you so much. But yeah, no strangers. So that's something I would really like to improve on. And I do feel like if I make, okay, here's the exciting announcement or like the exciting thought. If I make a Patreon, it feels a little bit more supportive towards new people signing up because you already are familiar with the platform. You can use something like a credit card instead of just like e-transferring or Venmoing. There's a little bit of accountability there. And I also just like the community that you can kind of put together on Patreon. I like how like it's almost like close friends on Instagram, but like on a different website. And it's obviously like people that care about your art and work. So I think that's really cool. I like that feature. So I'm thinking about going in that direction. Also, the issue with like my current situation or like how I currently run my mail club is that I depend on people checking their Instagram the first week of the month. And I've had a lot of friends that have seen the like downfall of American kind of democratic society, and they've been like, I'm gonna ditch social media because it's too much to see, it's too much information to bear witness to, and really degrading for mental health. I am kind of more aligned with like social media advocacy and well-being and trying to like develop like both a persona on there that recognizes the state of times but also provides a voice of light and goodness, what I think is really important. So I understand why they're getting off social media, and it's so valid, and I want everyone to do what's best for them, but I am still on there. I'm still yapping. And for my mail club currently, I depend on people to see the first week of the month, my mail club, for people to get signed up for it, essentially. So I think that's been another barrier to like growing even more naturally. And I'm hoping that on Patreon, people would be able to sign up and kind of stay connected with me outside of needing to look at social media apps. I know Patreon's kind of like a different kind of social media, but it's different because you get to pay and choose what support, like what creators you want to support and what creators you want to see on the internet. So I think that it's different in that way, and in a way that like really appeals to me, like how much autonomy you have over the choices of like what content you get to see and what artists you get to support. So I would love that to be incorporated into my current mail club, and even just like my Marshland, like YouTube, and even just like all of my general creativity. I think that I could find a really good community both online, but like bring them there to be like, this is where I actually want to be, not just on Instagram or like not just on social media all the time. So I think that that's going to be my June announcement, and this month I'm going to work on building up my Patreon site. I'm also going to list my stickers from past months on my website, and I'm going to try to get those in stores to sell because I have a lot of like leftovers, or I got like 20 to 25 left over from like my 50 to 100 that I ordered from each of the species. And I'm hoping I can like set up little cute markets, like really small ones, not like big ones because I don't have a lot of inventory, and try to get some of those stickers out the door. But also if you're my friend, then I will just basically give it to you. So I love doing that to friends when they come to visit. I'm like, here's my stickers. I'm actually not a good business person in that way because I just love giving people my little art. So that's something I need to maybe get better at, because I really do appreciate the financial support, and I don't want to go as far to say as it is needed, but almost is. Like, it is really hard even having a 9-to-5 and like a comfortable job that is, you know, permanent. From what I know, it is difficult to make it and to like thrive financially in this world. So having any kind of like little side, I don't like to say hustle because I'm really not hustling, but just like side business or side hobby that I get to like get a little bit of money from, I think is like so helpful in just building some financial security systems in place for me. I'm going to be 30 this year, and I just like now have my savings to, you know, 2 months rent. It's not even at 3 months of like what I would need for if I was unemployed for 3 months. So I'm really trying to boost my savings. I'm trying to just have a little bit more comfort and room between like, if something happened, I know that I could take care of it and handle it myself, and my partner and I could handle that ourselves. So I really love the like little bit of coffee money that this provides, and I would love it to provide a little bit more. And I'm also hoping Patreon can kind of help with that, even though I know it'll get a little more complicated bringing some like taxes and stuff in. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then I also wanted to say on Patreon, I think it's cool because people can have like little like packets. And so right now it's just Mail Club, like you sign up on the Google form and you get like my little print, you get a sticker, you get my newsletter printed on really cute paper. But I would really love people to like choose what they want. So if they just want to support me like $5 for my newsletter, amazing. If they want just a sticker and newsletter, amazing. If they want everything, then they get the full package, and then I get to call them like cute names. So that's what's going to be on the agenda for like getting that kind of copy down on like how you want to market it or brand it, if you want to call it that. What else do I need to talk about my Mail Club updates? I currently, another like, you know, kink to work out is that I go to a local business to buy all my paper, and I buy it individually, and I buy like fancy paper because I'm fancy, and I really like printing my my little small prints. I love printing these on like this Italian like paper that you buy just individually. It's called Vessi, I believe. And I think it's like 75 cents to $1 for each of those that I put those small prints on. And I don't want to buy it in like bulk yet, or I don't really know how to do that yet. I don't want to buy from Amazon or like any big business. I would love to support smaller businesses, but that means that each of my letters that I send out, I did the math and I'm embarrassed to say, they're like $7.50 to like make and to like stamp and to send out. And I'm charging 15 Canadian. So I'm only making like $7 off of each one. I think that like if I had a lot more people buying them, that would get a little bit difficult to do it the way I'm doing it. And I also handwrite each address, which when I have like 10 to 14, that's easy. I can do that. But whenever I hopefully have more Mail Club signups, wink, wink, I think handwriting addresses will be difficult, and my handwriting can get really lazy. So I would love to, you know, print those and just like find better ways to streamline it. But for now, I'm 5 months in. I'm doing all right. Each month I've had almost the same, if not more than the month before, which I consider a big success. Even though a lot of them are my mom. Love you, Mom. once again. Yeah, those are my mail club updates. It's been really, really fun. My partner told me how proud she was of me yesterday, just like sticking to this idea that I had 5 months ago. Well, when I actually had way longer, it predated 5 months ago, and one I wanted to do for a while. And I just get to do like all my favorite things. I get to write, which I love doing. I get to make little digital art on Procreate of birds. I get to make a new lino every month, which sometimes can be a bit daunting, and I do it last minute, but I enjoy doing it. It gets me like using my tools that I have, my toolkit. And I think in the future too, another exciting thing is I want to do like a little photo print. Like I want to print it on cardstock at home, nothing crazy, and like print like small, like my favorite photo of the month. And so that it will be like all my hobbies in one. That's really cool. I really like that idea. That's it, I think, for my Marshmail update video, my Sticker Club, Mail Club update video. I think that I need to get this post out for May. I need to pack up some mail. I need to do some stamps. I need to do both the print stamp and I need to do my Marshmail logo on the back of the envelopes that I got from yesterday. So let's get to it. And if you want to stick around, you are so welcome to do that. Bye. I know it feels like I'm doing this in kind of a weird way, but it's because I find that tapping is so much better than like pushing the ink on, and it's easier with those smaller ink pads. But I figured that I can just like crimp this like a climber and pat it down. What are these called? Whatever those are. I don't do that kind of printmaking yet. I just do like, I guess, quote, stamp printmaking, which suits me for right now. I know people like to use a spoon. It's not my favorite. I find it's more likely to like, especially for the stamps, because the surface area isn't as big, it's more like a and then I'm like gonna mess it up and give it that like 3D effect by moving it ever so slightly. Looking good. I really like how this paper looks, even though I know the print doesn't come out, you know, necessarily like in full high definition. I like that it has this like chalkiness to it. It just gives me a more like paper made by hand vibe that I like. And I hope people like it too. And if you don't, I get it. And one day, my style can change a lot. And I'll be like, I can't believe I did that. And I'm embracing that. Because if I stop now due to frustration and perfection, I would never get to meet that person. Monday to Sunday, I could turn a dance floor into a runway. Do you guys, have you seen Devil Wears Prada 2 yet? I'm gonna go see it on Tuesday. That's when the cheap tickets are, half off. And tonight, I'm going to see Project Hail Mary for the 3rd time. So once I'm finished with this, which I have like a couple left, then I will sign them with a pencil. Claire, my name, the date, and I don't put a number because I guess that means you are not gonna print anymore, and I'm not gonna say that that's out of the possibility because I might print some more of these one day. And then I make a little pile of those, and I make a pile of stickers, and then I stamp my Marshmail sign on the back of the envelopes. Then I put my address on. Oh, and then I sign my, of course, newsletter. And then I kind of make this assembly station that I get my partner to help out kind of put the final pieces together because she loves doing the wrapping paper portion. It's quite fun, actually. My work is in social media, and as you can tell, I like making videos. So I do a lot of online work. So this tactile art and like creating something that is mailable is really cool. Prints are done. Okay, so I need to find my marshmallow lino that I put on the back of all the envelopes. I'm having so much fun. This is a good time. I hope you guys are having fun too. These are the really pretty envelopes. I don't know if the color's gonna reflect on like video as well, but it's very salmon colored and I'm very excited. I think they're really pretty. And on the back, I'm gonna put my marshmallow to get the official branding. You guys wanna hear something crazy? I've never washed these. Like, I have a whole box of lino stamps in there. I never washed them. You're gonna get washed. Yo, did you see me just stop this with my mouth? I'm committed. Committed to the art. It is but decoration. Oh, look at this dog. He's beautiful. Wow. I can't believe he's sharing a home with me. How beautiful he is and all. Gorgeous. Give him a wee kiss. I'm watching Dairy Girls right now, so if I say we all the time, that's why. We're gonna go blue. And if it doesn't look good, we're gonna go black. Now this, I'm not as precious about. It's just like bonus. Bonus good vibes. What do we think? Gotta get the pictures for the Instagram. Let's point out our newsletter. Pencil for signing. All right, we're gonna do a test print on white. Let's print that. And then once that finishes and it looks beautiful, we're gonna put in this very fancy paper. It is so pretty, y'all. Yeah, you won't be able to fully appreciate it because you don't pick up enough light to appreciate, but there's like speckles in here. It's so pretty. You would know if you order it. I really want a paper cutter, y'all, too. That would be so nice. What if I just had like you know how when people have babies or get married, they have like a registry? What if I made that for my 178 fans? Ha! I love it. You don't see the moon. I have some background elements that I just need to make a little bit brighter. Yeah, you can see the moon there and it's not like overbearing. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Let's see how it looks on this. Best. We didn't have a printer for like a long time, and M's mom got us one for Christmas, and it was such a sweet gift. Like, oh, it's so nice having one. I love just like making random things on Canva and then printing it and then it existing in real life. I love it. I love it. That's a trend. I love things to exist in real life. Everyone was broke, but everyone was still happy. These dry. Imagine if our eyes were mirrors the way I love the moon. I think she's beautiful. I'm obsessed with her right now. Voila. Signed, sealed, delivered. What I really love about Mail Club is that I follow a lot of other Mail Club people. It's where I got inspo. But I really do find there's no formula that like everyone is doing the same. Well, maybe on like more trendy ones, maybe they're doing the same thing. I don't really know. I only follow like pretty indie artists for the most part. I just find that everyone's got their own design, their own format, their own ways of doing it. I just think it's cool how unique. You can make it yours, truly. A couple more. We're almost done, you guys. You've really stuck with me. All right, you guys, that's my mail video. That's my mail club updates. I'm having a lot of fun with this. There's a little bit of stress that I get and a little bit of like vulnerability, I think, and a little bit of obligation because some people have like ordered them in advance. And just that drive to like perfect it, make it like, you know, that camping energy of like, I know there's something I should be doing. I can make this better. I can make this like more comfortable. So I have some of those like emotions going on. Ultimately though, it's a really fun process because I have like a theme of bird art and I always know like a new bird I could draw. I also ordered like 6 in advance, like 6 months. So I really recommend doing that for stickers, not for lino. Lino is very reactive process. We're just like, whatever is the vibe that month. Yeah, I think that that's it. Hope that everyone enjoys this little mail club update video, that gives it a watch. I hope it inspires you to maybe make some mail of your own or like send out some mail just in general, whether or not it's a club. People love getting things in the mail. It makes their day. I think it's a really beautiful and loving process. So I highly recommend writing to your friends, sending them cute things. Go make art. Go share it with the world. There's some really beautiful things to find inspiration in, and a lot of it's outdoors. So that's where I need to go right now. I'm gonna go for a walk with my dog, and he's gonna appreciate that, and it's gonna be lovely. Happy Saturday. Kisses, or whenever you watch this. I don't know, Friday, whatever. Bye. If you're new here, stick around. I post almost every other week, and I love you to be there.